Hi everyone, Lisdalia here, aka the Queen of Hearts. Welcome to my channel, especially those of you who are new. Today we're checking out a brand new trailer. It is for Lord of the Rings Season 2. So, I have watched Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. I watched the first season. I really enjoyed it. I loved the costuming and the slow burn of the storyline and the mystery of who is what and how are people connected and all of those things. I really enjoyed it quite a lot. I'm not very familiar when it comes to the lore of Lord of the Rings. I know what I've seen in the movies, but I've never read the books. So a lot of what they're revealing in the shows is all new to me. I can speculate to my heart's content, and I really thoroughly enjoyed being able to do that with the first season. I'm very excited about what we're going to see in the second season. We ended with quite a interesting cliffhanger, and I'm looking forward to checking out what the new season has in store for us. It was utterly beautiful what they did in the first season, from the landscaping and the costuming and the creatures and how everything looked was absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to see what they've done with this new season. So we're just going to be diving right on into it. I don't have any predictions as to where things could be going. I have no thoughts as to where I want them to go because, as I said, I've never read the books. They could go anywhere. I don't know. So yeah, we're just gonna dive in. We're just gonna check it out. But before we do, there's a few things that you can be doing that would really mean a lot to the channel here. First of all, like the video. It'll let me know you want to see more trailer reactions like this one. Subscribe if you're not already. We're trying to build our way towards our first 1,000 subscribers, so it would really mean a lot to us. And hit the notification bell. Make sure you select the all button so you don't miss out on any of the other videos we do here on the channel. Alright, let's get into it. Let's bring up the heart rate monitor. For anybody who is new to my channel, I use a heart rate monitor via my Apple Watch. That way you guys get to see what moments get my heart pumping. Let's bring up the show. Alright, Season 2. What have you got for us?
Sauron sees himself as master of all Middle-earth. He seeks to rule it not only through conquest, but by bending the minds of all its peoples to his own. And for that he needs not armies,
No!
but rings.
Okay, so they've started making the
In
rings
choosing to wear those rings, you have all become his collaborators.
at the end of last
I believe
season.
This ring is deceiving me, but I believe it is guiding me.
All this may be by his design.
These rings may be how he attains power.
They must be destroyed.
We will discuss the rings once you have answered the question.
What question?
Who is this man?
He is no man. He deceived
What is
me.
that?
He is Sauron.
What am I to call you? A sharer of gifts. Our work begins now.
It's
I have
gorgeous
walked across
photography.
mountains and deserts to help my friend find his destiny.
Oh yeah.
The world may depend on.
Is it my
So
task?
I'm pretty sure that he's meant to be Gandalf.
Is it my task to face Sauron? To try and cheat death might lead to an even greater catastrophe.
Father, take off the ring.
Okay.
I'm afraid, Durin.
Every soul in
gorgeous.
Middle-earth is in peril. Will you abandon them to their doom?
Or
No, what have you done?
oh, was that the one that with all the animals?
Sauron
to me.
that we saw in The Hobbit?
Promise me, Elrond. You will not stop until he is destroyed.
I wonder who his wife is.
Takes an age.
Oh,
I need your axe, old friend.
Fight with me. Fight with our friends!
oh,
When the darkness falls, there are always some who rise forth and shine.
God, this looks great. I have no idea what's going on, but it looks fantastic.
You will give me the 9.
Is that for the 9 for the men? The kings of men. Is that right? 3 for the elves, 9 for the men, and I can't remember how many the dwarves got. God, that was great. So visually, it is mwah, as amazing as it was in the first season. The visual spectacle that we had in the first season is just more so of that in this trailer from what I can see. I still have no idea what's going on. But I suspect that we weren't quite sure during the first season. There was a lot of speculation as to whether or not we were trying to work out who Sauron was, and there was a lot of speculation as to whether or not the guy that fell from the sky, whether or not he was Sauron or if he was meant to be Gandalf. I suspect that he could either be Gandalf or he could be, I want to say Saruman, because we haven't seen him. However, I suspect that the person that he was talking to, that we saw there, I remember that there was another wizard that we met when we saw the Hobbit movie, the one who had kind of like a sled that was being pulled by like rabbits or something. And I wonder if that is meant to be like a younger him, because this is set like centuries before what we know as like the Hobbit movies and therefore Lord of the Rings and stuff as well. So it's like a long time before all of that happens. But I'm wondering if that is meant to be him. But he definitely has this sort of look that I would associate with that character before he goes a little bit kooky. So I'm wondering if that's meant to be him. But that still doesn't answer whether or not this guy who doesn't know who he is and has no memory of who he is, as to whether or not his name is Gandalf or if he's meant to be Saruman. I think we'd find it really, from a storytelling perspective, I think it would be really interesting if he ends up being who we know is going to become a bad guy, and have him start out as like a good guy with all the same sort of traits that we associate with Gandalf, and how he treats, the hobbits and all that sort of thing, or what become hobbits. I think I'd find that really interesting from a storytelling perspective as to how he becomes corrupted and how he ends up siding with Sauron and everything. But whether or not they're actually going to do that, or if they're just going to be, no, this is Gandalf and this is why he has such an affinity with hobbits and all that sort of stuff, which is kind of the direction I think that they were going, given everything that we saw from the first season and the friendship that he has developed with the little girl. I can't remember what the name of her character was, but that was definitely the vibe that I was feeling. It was meant to be like reminiscent of his friendship with both Bilbo and with Frodo later on. So I'm definitely feeling that that's the vibe that they're going for with that particular character. But there's still a theory in the back of my head that there's still a possibility that he may not be who we think he is, because they haven't actually officially said it yet. All the stuff that's going on with Galadriel and Elrond and the doors and all of that. I'm really looking forward to that. They did some like really cool fight sequences in the last season, although they also did quite a few slow-mo things when it came to her, which I really hope they just turn that back a little bit. It was a little bit too much. There's like a scene with she was riding a horse and stuff, and they did this whole slow-mo thing. It was just a bit much. But yeah, otherwise, I'm really looking forward to this brand new season. I will absolutely be doing reaction videos for it. So if you are interested in checking that out and watching the second season with me, make sure you like this video to let me know that you definitely want to see reaction videos to this particular series. Subscribe if you're not already, and hit the notification bell. Make sure you select the all so you don't miss out when those reactions come around. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let me know in the comments down below, how excited are you for this new season? Did you enjoy the last season? Are you excited about the next one? Let me know your thoughts. Can't wait to hear it. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.